perform the 7-side Skinfold assessment, the only tool needed is a caliper. Before starting to measure, remember that all measurements should be made on the right side of the body. Also remember to mark with a pen or marker all sides that will be measured, which are the triceps, subscapular, chest, mid-axillary, abdominal, suprailiac, and thigh. Furthermore, when pinching, make sure to pinch above or below the mark. Do not pinch the muscle or skin. The caliper must be placed directly on the skin surface and halfway between the crest and the base of the fold. Remember to take 2 measurements at each side and calculate the mean. If measurements are not within 1 to 2 millimeters, retest. When pinching, maintain the caliper in position and wait 1 or 2 seconds before reading the caliper. Moreover, allow time for skin to regain normal texture and thickness. For the tricep side, it's a vertical fold on the posterior midline of the upper arm, halfway between the acromion and olecranon process, with the arm held freely to the side of the body. For the subscapular side, it's a diagonal fold at a 40-degree angle, 1 to 2 centimeters below the inferior angle of the scapula. For the chest or pectoral side, it's a diagonal fold, 1/2 the distance between the anterior axillary line and the nipple of man, or 1/3 of the distance between the anterior axillary line and the nipple of women. For the mid-axillary side, it's a vertical fold on the mid-axillary line at the level of the xiphoid process of the sternum. An alternate method is a horizontal fold taken at the level of the xiphoid sternal border in the mid-axillary line. For the abdominal side, it's a vertical fold, 2 centimeters to the right side of the umbilicus. For the suprailiac side, it's a diagonal fold in the line with the natural angle of the iliac crest, taken in the anterior axillary line immediately superior to the iliac crest. For the thigh side, it's a vertical fold on the anterior midline of the thigh, midway between the proximal border of the patella and the inguinal crease. The equation for body density is different from men and women. The only different thing is the constant or given number of the formula. Here are the equations for men and women. Then, percent body fat can be calculated once body density has been determined. These equations are the same for men and women, the Brusek and Siri equations. Each equation assumes a slightly different density of the fat mass.